All right, so with this reading, Cancers, we're going to look into your love life, okay? It feels kind of complicated, Cancers. When I was meditating on the energy, it feels complicated, your love life. It feels like there is some sort of conflict around two people. So, like two potential people, two potential romantic people is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, see, you may be feeling frustrated right now, exhausted, stressed out, and feeling burnt out. And your love life is definitely showing that too. Energetically, that's what I'm picking up on. Complicated, frustrated. All right, let me see. What is Cancer's energy towards their love life? Relocating. It says here, changing surroundings, moving to a new city, or it says here, or start state for a fresh start. So you may be looking for a fresh start. You may be thinking that maybe relocating or even just a change of scenery would bring in something or someone new. You could be wanting to just have like a fresh new scenery and just focus on yourself. And for others, you could be feeling like a change of scenery, a fresh new start could bring in someone new. We got here relocating is your energy around love. And we got here addictions. And that's the thing. I feel like here, because it says here, relying on drinking to numb the stress and depression. So I feel like you're wanting this change as a way to numb the stress and depression that your love life has brought. All right, let's see any outside influences here. What's going on with outside influences? Because there could have been someone or some people that you could have been addicted to. And you felt like you may feel like you need to get away, or you're breaking free. So you've been dealing with emotionally immature people who have been unable to meet your needs, distant, absent, and unsure how to treat you. The relationships that wouldn't last long. So the outside is emotionally immature. What else for outside influences? Very soon, an engagement is on the horizon. Someone very soon is going to be pledging their love towards you. It says here, pledging love and partnership for a lifetime. How will you recognize this person? They were unable to meet your needs. So how did we go from emotionally immature to very soon becoming engaged? Oh, maybe because you changed your surroundings. Some of you could have relocated or moved on from this person. How did this energy shift? Read between the lines. It says here, oh, it's shifting because the truth is going to get revealed. Something is going to come out. That's what's going to cause this shift. So this person could have been acting emotionally immature, but there's something that's going to get revealed. And I feel like how they were acting emotionally immature, it's like it says without saying it directly at the bottom. I feel like this person may have expected you to read between the lines. Read between the lines with what? Clarify, read between. It's like this person expects you to be a mind reader. And I feel like they acted in an emotionally immature way. I feel like, you know what? This person may have felt like you were the love of a lifetime, a partnership of a lifetime. But they expected you to feel the same way. Because, yeah, see, we got here single. This person could have expected you to feel the same way. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you were dealing with someone that expected you to be a mind reader. And so they acted emotionally immature. Yeah, see, look, secret work lover. They may have expected you to know, because they kept it a secret. They kept that they had feelings for you a secret, but expected you to read between the lines and know that they actually loved you. It says, I have hidden I have a hidden desire for you. Your intelligence and drive make you irresistible. So this is someone in your workplace, your workspace, that has feelings for you and expected you to like feel the same way or know that they have feelings for you, because they like, I was sending you hints. But it looks like because they were saying it without saying it. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person's like, I was sending you hints that I liked you. Why didn't you pick up on it? So very soon, this person's actually, looks like they may be saying it this time. Because we got very soon. Yeah, look, it's even right here. Apology. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Expressing regret and sorrow. Seeking understanding. And see, didn't I say I was picking up on 2 lovers? Online dating, a mix of good and bad matches. Trust your gut and use your discernment. Because I feel like outside influences, you're going to have some options here when it comes to romance. I'm going to put this out too. Friends with benefits. So you're going to be friendly with these people that you're dating, but one of them is going to be loyal and slow to commit. Successful and focused, only wants one person and is completely drawn to you. There's going to be one that's going to be loyal, but they're slow to commit. But your energy is unbothered because you're dating multiple people. And I feel like you're unbothered because of this slow to commit. Because it even says here next. Yeah, this person was slow to commit. And it's like next for you. That's why you got all these options now. This is the secret work lover that was slow to commit. That's going to come and apologize. But you're going to have some casual connections. Some no strings attached to connections. I'm not saying you're sleeping with these people. But I'm just saying you're going to have options. Some of you are going to be dating. But I feel like you're going to have, like it even says here, a mix of good and bad matches. It feels like only one. Only one. Because we already saw you've been dealing with emotionally immature people. But it's like only one. Let me see. How is Cancer going to feel about the one that's slow to commit? Because it looks like you moved on. But when this apology comes, how are you going to feel? They're coming with a gift, just to let you know. Coming with something tangible. An unexpected surprise. Something you've been hoping for is arriving. So they're going to come with something tangible. And we saw bride. How is Cancer going to feel about this person? I know you felt unbothered and moved on, but I don't really think you really moved on with seeing this, because it feels like you tried to move on. And remember I said relying on drinking or some sort of addiction. I'll just put relying on some sort of addiction to numb the stress and depression. So I feel like you moved on, but you didn't move on in a way of which you were done. I feel like you were trying to act unbothered and moved on by dating other people. How are you going to feel about this person? You're going to feel like they're the King of Pentacles. See, I told you, because they're coming in offering you something tangible. You're going to feel like this person is the King of Pentacles. Like they're ready to commit now. You may even feel like, how is Cancer going to feel about this person? New life. It says here, a baby is coming, mutual baby fever, family growth, joint blessing. You're going to feel like a new life. Like, I'm ready to have a new life with this person. Because you're going to feel like they're ready. You're going to see them as the King of Pentacles. Someone that's ready to actually give you something serious, something tangible. So you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready to have a new life. But I feel like they're going to come in with this gift being like, this feels like moving. They're going to be offering you a new life. Like, let's move, let's get married. And you're like, wait a minute, how you go from being slow to now wanting to go fast. You're going to then become slow down, because there's going to be some trust issues for you. And it's going to be trust issues because you closed the door on them because it was toxic. But it looks like they've learned their lesson. And we got here, yeah, because we got karma, lesson learned. When you walked away and when you closed the door, that's what brought in this King of Pentacles. That's what made them go from being slow to commit to being ready to commit. And then here comes this new life, a new chapter beginning, a new home, or moving in together. That's what that relocating is also coming in for. And yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. So, but I feel like you're going to be like, slow down. Because things are going to go from moving slow to moving fast. And it's like, where's this energy coming from? All right, let's see what's next for you. A choice. You're going to have to make a choice about a move. This feels like a relocation. The rural. Where do you want to live? And we saw here home twice. Home, relocating. So what's next for you with this is deciding where you want to live with this King of Pentacles, because they're offering you a new life. And I feel like this is someone you know. This is not making me feel like someone new, because it feels like you've had some sort of issue with them at one point for you to have to go to feeling unbothered by them, trying to do things so you're not bothered by them, and them coming in with an apology. So this definitely feels like someone you know, and then here they come wanting to reconcile, serious offer, ready to commit. So where do you want to live? Where do you want to relocate to? That's going to be next for you. Yeah, look, see, the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like, yeah, see, this is going to stress you out. This is going to move too fast for you. This new life, because you went from wanting to move away from them, so that you can move on from your life, and trying to numb whatever, feelings you had for them in another person, to now them coming back with a, look, very soon bride and engagement, because this is the king and queen. This is a married couple, engaged couple, whatever, right? And this is going to cause some sort of anxiety and stress. Why? Because look, here comes all of your cups getting filled. I want to know, why is this going to cause this anxiety and stress for you? What about this is going to stress you out? Spirit, what is going to, I feel like if this is the right thing to do, because intuition is showing up right here. This next deck, it shows intuition. All right, I'm going to see what about this is going to stress you out. What about this connection is going to give you anxiety? Cancers, what's going on? I feel like it's not making sense to me. What's bothering you? Because I feel like you're making up scenarios. Because that's what the Nine of Swords is about. It's like you're worrying over things that aren't even real, aren't even true. It's like you're getting in your head about this. Over what could go wrong. What else? But it feels like making up stories that's not real. What's stressing Cancers out? Or what will be stressing you out? For some of you, a bright future, doing the healing work. So this person renewing your hope is what's stressing you out. Why is this person, why? I don't understand it. Passion. The passion is going to stress you out. The chemistry. You know what's stressing you out? You really like this person. That's what it is. That's what, like, it doesn't even make sense. It's like they renewed your hope, doing the healing work. Like, it's like everything looking good is what's stressing you out. That's what I'm like, how does this make sense? It doesn't make sense though. I want to know what is the root of this for you, because this looks like this is actually feeling good. There's chemistry here, desires craving you, doing the healing work, a bright future is here, and all of that stresses you out. See, mutual feelings is stressing you out. That's what I'm saying. It's the feelings that you're having. Because I feel like you're going to be surprised, because they are a match, equal match, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Tell me, Carf, look. We got here, oh, maybe that's what's stressing you out too. Maybe this person could have just got out of a divorce, a separation, a complicated relationship, and then coming in with a love offer. Sincere, a romantic gift, twice we're seeing a gift, expression of love. You're going to have to make a sacrifice. That's what's stressing you out. And I'm telling you, I feel like for some of you, there's a move, a relocation. This connection could come with a sacrifice. And it feels like having to, it says gossiping about you, worry others will think. You're going to be worried about what others will think. You know what else I'm getting here? Some of you may get pregnant like really soon, for some of you. Because like I said, things are going to move fast. And I feel like some of you are going to be worried about what other people think. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is a bride. Like, and maybe for some of you, people, because you closed the door. You could have went around telling people, oh, I'm done with this person. And now that you're not done with them, you're back with them. You're going to be worried about what people think, for some of you. For others, this could also be somebody getting out of a divorce and then now getting remarried, worried about what people are going to think. It was like you were just married yesterday, then you got a divorce, and now you're marrying someone else, right? It's like there's a worry about what others have to say. And with this passion and lustful desires, I'm telling you, someone, not everyone, I'm seeing here a pregnancy. Look at the sonogram pictures. And that happening, that's why we got here slow down, because things are going to be moving fast, and that's going to stress you out. Even the feelings are going to be fast. Renewed hope, a bright future. It's like it's all moving too fast, and worried what others are going to think, because people are going to be talking. And I feel like here, and we got here, see, you could be worried that there's bad intentions, but look, we got here happiness. Finding happiness, happy ending, feeling blessed and grateful. Because I feel like people may be getting in your ear, trying to discourage you from being with this person. That's why I said worry over things that's not happening, because someone could even be getting in your ear, or that's your own negative thoughts getting in the way. But you see happiness, and even right here, it says here, a bright future, because someone was doing the healing work. Now you're a match. So you're going to have a choice to make. And you're going to be thinking about what people are going to say. If they have pure or good intentions, someone getting in your ear. But trust your intuition. Let me get uh-oh, sorry about that. That's my chair. All right, tell me about Cancer. I'm going to close out with an advice card. Tell me about Cancers. Denial. It says here, the guides encourage you to bravely acknowledge the true issues that exist in your relationships. It might be tough, but without this step, those shadows will never have the chance to heal. See, there's something going on that you may be in denial about. And I feel like, I don't know. I have to say, I feel like, I don't know now. What are you in denial about though? Let me see. What is Cancer's in denial about? Let's use this deck. What are you in denial about that have... It says, because they're encouraging you to bravely acknowledge it. So what are you in denial about? You know what? They just reminded me of that too. Look, this comes with a risk. And look, laying your cards on the table, being vulnerable. That's what it was. Because look, there's something here where getting in this relationship is going to require you to have to be vulnerable and journey into the unknown, not knowing whether it's going to work out or not. Putting your heart out there. You see, she has the heart. See, home. Again, 3 times we're seeing here a home. But the feelings are mutual, just to let you know. Look, because this could be your first love. Like a first real love. It says, or at least no one compares to this love. This is first true love, a new love experience. So how you feel about this person is going to be the first time you've ever felt this way about anyone. And that's what's stressing you out. And having to take a risk. See, that you heard that? That was it. Spirit just confirmed it. What's going to stress you out? Because even right here, I was like, this feels good. Renewed hope, a bright future, doing the healing work. This feels like a blessing. But you're going to have to take a journey into the unknown. And being with them requires being vulnerable too. All right. Final advice. Surrender to play. It says take a break from overthinking. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Yep, because you are definitely going to be overthinking in this 9 of Swords. And it says to see location change. That's part of that risk. That's what I'm saying. Some of you at a crossroads. Should I go or shouldn't I go? Because you may have to up and move. Relocate. And we got here, ooh, look at this. See, a couple. It says here, surrender your need to always be right. You're going to have to step into the unknown. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. Because remember, there's an apology coming. And it says here, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. This person likes your passion. Because look, see, passion. All right. Catch y'all later. Bye.